It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles' athletic corner, who has put together 32 tackles this season from his cornerback spot. It's the Eagles and the Giants, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Herbert to throw right away. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First carry for DeAndre Swift. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown. 11
touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Herbert now. And Winslow brings it in over the middle. He's going to have the first down and then some. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Herbert operating from the red zone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Taken in at the 3. to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hands it off out of the gun. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 2nd and very short. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 59 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Up the middle they go. Bernard. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And New York set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Herbert back to the air. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. And this one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. McPherson sets the kickoff. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 140 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down now, Bernard. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard, a solid stiff arm. That good for 19 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll take it into the end zone Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
McPherson is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
It's showtime, baby. Let's get some of that ball coming to me. I'm trying to...
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Take it at the 37. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 186 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And New York set to take the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Let's go.
Herbert on first down now. Looking middle, and that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 25 on second down, Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Giants on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. They snap it to Herbert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Herbert. Being chased out left, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8 coming up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Room here to run. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Giants 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 1st and 10, Herbert got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Finding space at the 40, down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, it's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Ready. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a handoff up the middle. Bernard, he stiff arms him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The 71 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Bernard. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. 2nd down and inches. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this